inner plastic, window motor, all the plastics, and the mirror. So this door is 100%, well, I guess 90%. It closes. It lines up good when it's closed, but when it's open and you go to close it, it kind of has a little hiccup. So this door needs to get adjusted, but for now, that's fine. I'll have to have my buddy come over, help me adjust it, because it's kind of hard to do. Someone needs to hold it up. But neither here nor there. Next thing we're gonna do is hop on the passenger side and basically do what we just did on this driver's side. But I mean, as you can see, with the door handle on, everything is just slowly but surely looking more and more complete, which is, I probably don't show it very well in my face, but I'm very, very excited about all this. So let's get this passenger door slapped on. It's back there on the stand, and let's get this door all buttoned up. So next thing we're gonna be working on, I wanna get this front bumper all kind of pre-assembled before I put it on the car. Not that it's going on the car just yet. I need to get the fenders on, fender liners in, kind of pressure wash the engine bay before I put this on. This thing is last, but I kind of got all the parts for it. It's the turn signals, fog lights. I got them all just lying around for it, so might as well just get it put together so it's one piece. I'm still waiting for the lip to come in for it, but that's not a big deal. That goes on pretty easy. So grill goes in here, grill goes in there, turn signals up there, fog lights. Whoever had this car before me, I don't know what they were thinking. They wrapped them yellow, and I mean, you could see how well they wrapped it. So I'm gonna get a heat gun and peel all that off, just because the yellow doesn't look too bad, but when it's in the bumper, you could see the edges and how it was wrapped, and it just looks very tacky. So I'll set you guys up and get this bumper put together real quick. So we got the whole front bumper put together, besides the fog lights. So the deal with those is, let me show you guys real quick. So I took the wrap off, and as I was trying to clean it, this lens started to crack. So I think it was cracked before, and just when I started, and the glue was hiding it a little bit, and once I started taking it off, then it just kind of revealed itself. So it kind of makes sense why they wrapped it. So I ordered some new ones. They should be here in a couple days, and they were pretty cheap. It was like under 30 bucks for both of them. But what I'm gonna do right now is I slap the headlights on just for now. I'm gonna put the bumper and fenders on just so I can roll the car out of the garage, because the garage is kind of a mess right now. So I just want to pull it out, kind of get everything cleaned up, just so there's a fresh start. Before I do that though, I'll probably put in the seats, because that's just a simple wipe down and slap them in. So yeah, let's get the seats put in, fenders on, bumper on, and get this thing rolled out, see what it looks like outside. So we got this passenger side like 99% complete. All that's left is I need to button up the fender liner up to the bumper, but I'm still waiting on the fog lights to come in to do that. But got it lined up, got it gapped right there. Got the fender to door and then door to quarter panel gapped. So on this driver's side, what we need to do, because the fender's on, I mean, it lines up, but you could tell how tight that gap is compared to this rear one back here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the fender back off of the car and unscrew both the hinges and kind of just slide the door back a little bit. So that way the gap lines up a little bit better. So I'm gonna set you guys up and let's get that done. So got the driver's side all complete, got the fender on, got the side skirt on, got everything gapped nice and tight. So next thing I'm gonna do is because the bumper, I'll just slap it on just for now, but same thing, I'm waiting for lights. The next thing I want to do is get to work on this hood. So I'm just gonna be doing the body work on it, making sure it's all nice and flat, and I'm gonna take it to a painter to get that painted for me. Just so I don't really have a way to like nicely set it up. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime before I get to work on this hood is I'm gonna pull out all the plugs on the car and just kind of clean them and make sure they're gapped properly and just see if I need to get a valve cover gasket or not. I might do it just because, but I want to get all the plugs removed and get them re-gapped, re-cleaned out just so that's done. I don't know if I can show you guys beforehand, but this horn was hitting this intercooler, or no, this horn, the intake horn was hitting the overflow tank for the coolant. And what was happening is, if you could see down there, the radiator was coming in contact with the cross member deal. So I kind of cut out a groove in there and that let the radiator slide forward literally like an 1/8 to a 1/4 of an inch. And that gave me enough room to where this sits in here. I don't have any clamps on there yet. I need to go get some, or they're coming in the mail waiting for those, but it gave it enough room to where it's not touching anymore. So I'm very stoked about that. So yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up and let's get all these plugs pulled and I'll show you guys what they look like. So these are the plugs I pulled out. I just got them cleaned up already. It's kind of a fiddle focus here. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I've never really seen a strap that just kind of goes all the way around like that, but I've never seen the strap where it just goes all the way around. But I guess these 3 valves have common issues where the strap will sometimes break or just the threads will break inside of the head. So I was doing some research and I guess these Autolite HTO, the Autolite HTOs. I heard they're really good for Pro Charge. They're just any boosted 3 valve. So got those out, got those cleaned out, got them gapped. They say on Pro Charger on the website says to set the gap to 0.035, which seems kind of like a big gap to me, but it was running fine before, so I'll kind of just leave it there. Got all the holes cleaned out. Kind of hard to see, but I got all the holes cleaned out. Just put a microfiber on a screwdriver and just kind of scrubbed it up and down. Got it cleaned out. So I'm gonna slap these back in and get the other side knocked out real quick and get this thing outside and get to work on this hood. So as you can see, we got the car basically all put together. The front bumper, I don't know if you can see it, but there's still a little gap down there. I just need to tighten that up. Bumper is going to be coming off again when I buff it. But that's going to be a wrap for today's video. We got the hood sent out and already came back painted. Looks absolutely flawless. So that just needs a quick buff. So in next video, it's going to be strictly, all I'm going to be doing is just starting the process of getting the whole car cut and buffed. I'll kind of show in the next video what steps I take, what works for me, what products I'm using, that kind of thing. I guess enjoy looking at the car all complete. The hood kind of does make a huge difference. So I'm glad we got this put together. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.